Julia Pinkerton. So she loves nature. She loves... the question was, why did you decide to do Talk the Tick? Well, she wanted to better herself as a speaker and get out of her comfort zone so she can effectively communicate chiropractic. Now, each contestant has 10 minutes to deliver their message, and today's speaker, Julia Pinkerton, her target audience is expecting mothers. So everyone, welcome Julia Pinkerton.
It's working. Microphone is calling.
Oh, okay. Hello? Yes, okay, it is working. Awesome. Thank you all for my pregnant mothers for coming out here today. It's a beautiful day this Friday. And we are going to start out by talking about how to create the healthiest, most optimal, and ideal uterine environment for you and your baby. I'd like to start off with a quote by Plato that really inspired me. Plato said, "Give me a different set of mothers, and I will give you a different world." So by a show of hands here, how many of you would like to change the world and make it a better place for your children? Everybody, right? Me too. That's why I'm here with you today. I believe that by supporting and educating mothers like you, we can change the world and make it a better place for all of us. Let's begin. I'm going to assume all of you are exercising as much as possible, eating as healthy as possible, and getting as much rest as possible, right, moms? Everybody knows to do those things, right? I'm going to focus on some things that are less known about health and wellness and the functioning of your body. Number one is toxins. Reduce your toxicity. I learned something interesting recently. The time when you cleanse and detoxify the most as a woman is when you're pregnant and you're breastfeeding. So if you're detoxifying while you're breastfeeding, where are those toxins going? They're going to your baby, aren't they? So reduce your toxic load. Don't only be careful of what goes into your body, but also what goes onto your body. Go organic whenever possible. Drink clean, filtered water. Have you ladies ever stopped to realize how many chemicals we come in contact with and put on our bodies daily? With all the creams and lotions, perfumes, makeup, even our cleaning products are many times toxic. So all of these things can harm you and your baby. So reduce your toxic load as much as possible. Next one is be peaceful. Anybody here ever heard of cortisol before? Cortisol, stress hormone, right? So imagine you're going throughout your day, and for me, it's traffic that really stresses me out. So I'm in traffic, and you get really stressed. And that stress hormone is flowing through your body, through your blood, and it goes to your baby. Now you're stressing out your baby. Anybody here want to be responsible for stressing out their baby? No. Cortisol can actually increase the risk of miscarriage and other complications during the birth and pregnancy as well. Next time you get stressed out, take a deep breath. Take it in, relax, create an inner calm within your body. Do yoga, meditate. All of these things are going to help you and your baby. Now, if your baby can feel you getting stressed, do you think it can feel when you're happy as well? Yeah, it can. So create a positive mental attitude. Do the things you love. Take care of your body. This is critical in this time when your body is serving as your whole baby's world. Everything you do, every decision you make, directly and indirectly, can affect this baby. So make the right decisions. Choose wisely. Next, optimal pelvic and spinal alignment. That's where we chiropractors come in. Can you guys all do me a favor, and I want you to go ahead and slouch over in your chairs like this. Is there anybody that feels absolutely amazing in this position? So now sit up really, really straight. It feels a lot better, doesn't it? It's because this is a more optimal pelvic and spinal alignment. From the front, we should be straight, and from the side, we have curves in our spine. When our spine misaligns, it distorts the posture. Now, it can misalign due to traumas, toxicity, and stress. So the important part is when that spine misaligns, it can start to put pressure on the bones, on the ligaments, on the discs, on your nerves, and onto that baby. So create optimal pelvic and spinal alignment. We're going to be teaching you more about how you can do that today. Who here can tell me what the first system in the body is to develop? What was the first system in place in that baby? Anybody know? The nervous system, exactly. So why would that be the first system to develop? Why is that in place first? Could it be because it's the most important? The nervous system is the master control system, and it runs and coordinates every other function within your body. It causes your heart to beat, your lungs to breathe, and it's helping with the development of that baby. So who here knows how your body heals? If you get a cut, do you have to think about that blood clotting in order to stop the bleeding? Do you have to think about those tissues stitching themselves back together in order for that to heal? No, you don't. It's because your body knows what to do. There's an intelligence within it. And that intelligence resides within the nervous system. It's how it's communicated to every cell, tissue, and organ in your body. So who here can tell me where the central nervous system is located? Anybody know where it is? The brain, right? That's right. There's also an extension of your nervous system called the spinal cord that runs right in the middle of your spine. Now, that nervous system also sends out nerves that goes to all the tissue and organs in your body. Those nerves come out right through your spine, through the vertebra, very close to it. So when that spine misaligns, it can start to actually damage and put pressure on those nerves. Here's a diagram of your nervous system. Say we have a nerve here that's coming from our heart to our heart, and then another nerve that's going to our lungs, and then this nerve that goes here to our baby. And we start to damage those nerves. Is her body going to function better or worse? Worse. So how is the development of that baby going to go if her body's not functioning as well? It's not as good. So we don't need to do anything to control these things in our body. Our body knows what to do. It knows how to develop that baby. All we need to do is not interfere with that intelligence that's communicated to that body. Now, chiropractic care. How does it benefit you as a pregnant woman? Or how does a pregnant woman benefit from the chiropractic care that she can receive during this time? When her spine misaligns, it is so close that it starts to damage the nerves. And when you realign that spine, it takes the stress off the nerves, allowing her body to function better. It also can help create optimal uterine environment. Put that there. So you can see here there's a pelvis with a baby inside of it. I want you guys all to pretend that my hands here are the bones of your pelvis, and that these rubber bands are the ligaments that go to that uterus, and they're holding up and supporting that baby. Now look what happens when I misalign that pelvis. Can you see how much smaller that hole is? So if that happens, that can start to put pressure and constraint and torsion onto that baby and that uterus inside of it. Who here can tell me what it's called when the baby can't flip over inside the stomach of a mother? Breech baby. Do you see how that could happen if there's pressure on that uterus? Makes sense, right? It can also be more difficult for that baby to come out. So chiropractic care, by aligning the pelvis and the spine, can actually decrease the time of labor and delivery and possibly prevent unwanted interventions like a C-section or episiotomy or the use of forceps. Now, the adjustment. This is how we chiropractors can correct the nerve interference and realign the spine. Through a gentle and specific force put into the spine, you can relieve nerve interference. Now, we examine your body fully, find out exactly where this is occurring, and it's specifically where you need it. I know some of you are nervous about getting adjusted while you're pregnant, but even the American Pregnancy Association affirms that there are no contraindications to chiropractic care during pregnancy. Chiropractors are trained specifically to work with pregnant women. There's techniques that were specifically designed to adjust pregnant women. And as you can see, there are pillows and tables that have the abdomen piece that falls out, so it actually makes it comfortable for the woman to lie face down and get adjusted. In conclusion, I want to tell you all how I came to know chiropractic care. So if you guys didn't recognize me, that's me right there. My mom was 6 months pregnant with me when she started feeling some of the aches and pains that can be associated with pregnancy. A friend of hers recommended that she go and check out a chiropractor, and she did. When she got there, he taught her of the importance of the spine and the nervous system, and how if her spine was out of alignment, her body wasn't going to function as well. Needless to say, she got adjusted. So amazing to talk to my mom about her pregnancy, because she says it's a time of her life where she's felt the most vibrant and sexy and alive. And she accredits that partially to chiropractic care. She had such a great experience that at 10 days old, she took me in to get checked for the first time. and I received my first adjustment 10 days old. I believe everybody should have the opportunity to get their spine and their nervous system checked. How do you know if you have a malfunction or if there's anything going wrong unless you get checked? So I'd like to invite you all to my office for a free consultation where we can discuss the possibility of partnering in a more optimal pregnancy, a safer birth, and a healthier baby. Thank you.